Hello, everyone. Princess Casserole here, and I know I didn't tell anyone I was going to go live today. I just wanted to hop on because I've been thinking about something, and I wanted to make a video for this and kind of explain to you how I got here and what I'm hoping that everybody does. Hi, Mary. Um, Cindy had a great video the other day, and she had Dwayne on there, and everyone kind of had spread some wonderful things about what they loved about Dwayne, and it was all things that I've told him and that I love about him too. And I think it made everyone feel so nice to share. And I thought that was just such a good message. And I really kind of wanted to bring that in to everybody, and I'm gonna explain in a second what I'm talking about. But one of the things, just to bring in a tiny bit of negativity, was I had went in and kind of sometimes because we watch each other's videos, I read the comments in other people's videos, and I had seen some negative comments on other people's videos about other YouTubers. And that just made me kind of sad because, we watch each other's videos and we see the comments, and I personally would probably delete them or make sure that people didn't do that because I wouldn't want somebody seeing something, even if it's small, like, oh, this person has dirty fingernails or something like that. It's sad, and I would rather spend time making people feel better than not. And I've never seen anyone say anything nasty about me that I knew of anyway, but then I try not to be paranoid anymore. um but like I said, it was just such a nice experience in Cindy's chat, and I think everybody felt that way too. So what I was kind of hoping is that on this video, in the comments and in the chat here, that we could say a couple really nice things about people in the reseller slash jewelry community and just bring people up. And even if it's honestly somebody that you've had a problem with before, um, you know, say something nice about people, because I think that really can make somebody's day and make everybody feel nice. So, and it's a gift. Being positive and being nice is such a gift to everybody. So, I was just kind of hoping that, and in the comments and in the chat, that we could say some nice things about each other. You don't have to say anyone's name either. And the other thing I wanted to say is I hope you can also say something nice about yourself too, because I know I say this to my daughter sometimes. The internal conversation that sometimes I see her have or I can have about myself, if I were to say those things to anyone else, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say those things sometimes I say it internally about myself to anyone else. So I think make sure that you include saying nice things about yourself as well. Um, and I think that can really lift other people up too, and lift yourself up so that you can go out and, do something nice and special for somebody else. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, so I wanted to spread some love. I think it was so nice with Dwayne the other day. Just everyone said kind of how honest he is, and that's why everyone respects him so much. I'll start with the ladies that I was on with today. And again, this is not to be negative. So if we don't, if I don't say something nice about everybody, it's not because I'm doing it on purpose. I'm hoping somebody else will step in there and say something nice for me. And again, make sure you say nice things about some of these you wonderful people that may not make videos, but are always on our chats, and you're always making positive or even constructive criticisms. Um, I think you are definitely a part of this community too. Just because you don't make videos, don't think you're any less of a part of this community, because you are. You make it so that, like right now, I have lovely people saying lovely things on here. And some of you guys have been commenting on my videos for a long time and saying some things that, like, I know Gina Jenka, um, she sometimes says the nicest things in my videos and just makes me smile for probably about an hour, because she is just always so sweet, and she makes me happy with some of the things that she says. Um, and Cindy, I respect Cindy so much. Cindy loves jewelry nurse. She has become a good friend of mine, and she's so sincere and has such a hard job and still takes the time and share things with us to do the YouTube videos. And I think that's so great that she gives us her time like that. And I love doing those. Thank you, Deborah. Videos with her. We have a good time. And Carol, I have known you for a long time too. It's not intense. This is nothing bad. I just want to be positive, and like I said, I thought it was such a nice experience with Dwayne the other day in Cindy's chat. And instead of seeing anything negative, I think it's nice to say nice things about other people that you sincerely mean, of course. So, Carol, I think you're hilarious, and a lot of people on here really, really love seeing your videos. I know it's not just me. Um, I've been watching you for a while too, and I'm really glad that you started getting that courage up and doing the videos, because a lot of us really enjoy it. Um, and Dia, I love, she is so good at figuring stuff out. If she wants to learn something, she really really will, and she will do a great job at it. Her Poshmark is on point. Her marketing is on point. She's really good at learning, and she doesn't say anything that is untrue, and I think that's awesome. And Barb, I think the thing that I love the most about you, Barb, you are the most loyal person that I have ever met. You are very loyal, and I think that's a great quality. And you're very generous. People, you do that under the cover. So a lot of people don't know how generous you are. Um, and I think that's great. Hey, Dwayne, we're just being positive and just saying nice things about each other. um, Anna, she's the same way. A Hammerson, she's another one of those people who have been watching me for a long time, and she's got an Etsy store, and it's really nice Etsy store. She's got some really amazing, awesome things in there, and she leaves wonderful comments on my videos. And I'm always kind of sad when you're too busy to watch and comment, because I love it. Dwayne, I love you too. You are one of my favorite one of my best friends on YouTube, I would say, one of those people that if I ever decided to stop doing YouTube, I would still make sure that I talk to for sure. And Sally, I love you, Sally, too. So Sally and I have been friends and talking for a long time. We talk every day, and Sally really pushed me to do better and be better. And, I think we do a good job at um, keeping each other accountable and being there when we need each other to commiserate with and, you know, to push each other to be what we want to be, or where we know we need to be. Um, Thelma. Thelma, we're just all saying wonderful, nice things about each other. And I was just watching your video with Flippin' Mama, right? And I was just thinking, because I went back and I know we do our videos a lot of times at the same time on Sundays, but I usually go back and I'll watch yours on the replay. You are probably one of the best salespeople I have ever met, Thelma. I think you have some really great things to say with marketing. And when you do other people's auctions, I think it's a gift because you are really good at knowing how to sell things. And um, you I think you could sell, what do they say? Eyes to Eskimos. So, and you're beautiful and have a great sense of style. So, I had saw April too, and I think April, you also have a lot of knowledge, and you're very willing to share as well. Um, I love seeing you with your kids. You're obviously a caring mom, and I think you're definitely somebody who I enjoy having in my life. Yeah, I have never met anyone that can sell things as well as Thelma. You probably are one of the best. Um, Deb's Treasures, I like, you're really passionate about stuff, and I think that's really great too. And you usually leave really nice comments and have been in making sure you support all of us too. And I think that's great. And Jennifer, like I said, the ladies that you guys come in and you comment, I really don't want you to ever think that you're not as much of a part of this community as everyone else. Yeah, Deb, you do know you're bright, and you're willing to share your knowledge with everybody too, which I think is great. But yeah, Jennifer, I think I've enjoyed you commenting and becoming a part of this wonderful community too. Let me see. Let me say something nice about myself, because like I said, I often am so guilty about that, being negative to myself sometimes, and it's hurtful, I mean, like I said, sometimes the things I say about myself, I would never say to anyone else. I think I've become very good at identifying quality jewelry, and I do really like that about myself. And I love learning, and I think I've learned a lot of stuff in the last year, and I think it's great. Yeah, and I love my husband. My husband is my rock. He fixed the plumbing yesterday. We had some leaky pipes, and he went out and he figured out how to fix it, even though he got terrible stuff all over himself, and he is super sore today. He is just a wonderful guy who is very responsible. I love learning. I see the thing with what Barb just said is I really don't like I don't like to say things if I don't know. So I don't like to misspeak, even if I might be like 70% that I'm right. I don't like to say something unless I know. Every time I see cats, I think of my husband too. He is the most loving person I've ever met in my life. He really is. um, let's see, who else? Heather is hilarious. Heather Hale. She's very funny. It's probably my favorite thing about her, and honest. Heather is very honest. Um, Hot Flippin' Mama, you are a free spirit, and I love that about you. Um, and you're honest as well. I don't think you could lie. Jimmy is very sappy. Um, Vanessa, again, you're one of those people that I don't think you do videos. I think you've talked about it before. Um, but you're always supporting all of us. You're a moderator in a lot of our channels. You buy from a lot of us, and you are just so polite and respectful and sweet and kind. And I love when I see you in a chat or anywhere. Yes, Kelly's very funny. She's very, like I said, a free spirit. That's what I think of when I think of her. Um, and of course, my friend Angie, Treasured Vintage. She's very funny too, and she's always there to, you know, to talk to whenever I've needed it. And so she's a really good listener, and she's very passionate about what she does. Her Etsy store is really great too. So that's another way to learn too. Like I said, I like going to Dia or her Poshmark, or to Angie, her Etsy store. And that's a way to learn, seeing what they have listed, who the makers are, the wonderful way that they have their photos. That's a great way to learn from each other. And Tanya, of course, Thrifty Treasures. She is just the sweetest person. And, you know, I've done a couple lives with her, and she is 100%. And I know Selma said this too, because Selma, you do a great job of making positive comments about people in your videos too, and I love that about you. And I notice that and appreciate that too, because you're always plugging other people's channels and speaking nicely about other people. But you've said that Tanya is 100% the way she is on her videos, not on her videos, and that's totally true. She is very helpful. She will take the time, even though she's super busy, to help all the rest of us. And I think that's great. Yeah, she's totally exactly the same person. So the wonderful, kind, funny person that you see on camera is the person that she is off camera. Um, Let me see. Casey, we all love Casey too, Geisha Treasures. He is hilarious. He's sweet, such a sweetie. Always there to talk to if you need to. Always makes me laugh. Yeah, we're saying nice things about whoever. Whoever comes in my mind, that's who I'm saying things about. I know I'm going to leave people out, but I love how creative, just Sandy, I love how creative she is. You know, that's something that, you know, not all of us have that. Some of us, we have the education and we appreciate jewelry. I make some things, but not nearly like she does. And I think that's awesome that she is so creative and willing to share that knowledge with us. I think that's great. Oh, thank you. Oh, and yeah, like I said, I love all your positive comments. They really make me very happy. I definitely try to read and comment on everybody's comments in my videos. Sometimes YouTube doesn't notify me, so I'll have to go through some of my old comments to see if there's some that haven't been replied to. So if I don't reply to your comment, it's because YouTube didn't notify me that I had a new comment. So don't think I ever am just ignoring you. I don't. Usually, even if people have something not so nice to say, I'll still comment on there. Yeah, Mike Roland Picker. I haven't said anything nice about him, but he's pretty funny sometimes too, in his own way. We all have a different sense of humor, which I think is great. He's very passionate and very generous too. Um, Dawn is very honest. And believe it or not, she's very open to criticism. We have very open and honest conversations. And I'm never worried that she's going to not take what I say to her with an open heart and respect and listen to what I have to say. And she's also very generous. We all know that. And she does have a good heart. And Mike's daughter, Angie, she's wonderful too. She is very passionate about things and very funny, very entertaining. Who else am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting people. I think Picky Chick, she's new, but she's fun to watch. I think it's fun seeing somebody new really get into doing YouTube and videos, because I sometimes forget what that's like, because I think I've been doing this for a year now, about. I think it's only been a year. But it's just so fun watching somebody else create their channel and kind of watching them learn about themselves and learn about everything. So I think that's great. Am I forgetting anyone else? I know I am. Oh, Cindy Levin. How can I forget her? Her smile. I love Cindy's smile. She is so passionate about jewelry. Her name is not a misnomer. She definitely loves jewelry, and it shows, and it's contagious. And that's why I like watching her, because her energy and appreciation and love for jewelry and purses and things like that is very, very contagious in a very good way. Yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, I always try to give thumbs up just because I try to be positive. Sometimes thumbs down can tell you, maybe your sound quality was bad or something. I know sometimes I have problems with it. So Barbie and Ken they're funny. I like seeing them interact with each other, so that's really funny. I like when Barbie doesn't tell Ken she's going to have an auction or something, and see the way they interact with each other. Barbie, I think, is also very honest, and I really appreciate people being honest. I think that's a really good quality. Yeah, I usually hit the thumbs up before I watch them, especially when I'm on Thelma's channel, because she always tells us to. And I'm like, I already did it. But again, even after this video goes up, I hope that you guys will continue this. You can see all the wonderful things people have said. And again, don't forget to say positive things about yourself too, because it's so easy to get caught up in everything, and YouTube is a weird thing, because I've said this before, but it's something where you're constantly compared to other people, because you can see how many subscribers everybody has, how many thumbs up your video has, how many people are on your live right now or not on your live. and it is very kind of competitive in a way, but or comparative, not so much competitive, but probably I would say comparative. So it can be really difficult sometimes. So, like I said, being positive and keeping that up, I think helps. And I really like everybody in this community. You guys have made it what it is. Fashion Reclaim, yes, Des. Des is hilarious. She's probably one of the funniest people I've met, and the weirdest. And I know she will take this in a very positive way, in the way that I meant it to be, because I'm weird. I just don't always show it, and I don't mind if people say that. I think it's great. I think she is just so different and unique in a very good way. I love that. um, Trying to think before I go off in case there's something obvious. I know there really isn't enough hours in the day. Okay, fine, Dwayne. I do show my weirdness. um, and Jennifer Hayes too. Yes, you are, and Fairy Vixen. You guys are all a part of our community too. Um, Creative Lori. She's got a lot of spunk. She's got a lot of energy, positive energy, and I think that's great. So again, instead of going to other people's videos and seeing something bad ever, I want this one to be something that any of the people in our community, and again, don't forget about the people who don't make videos but are always there too, can go read it and hopefully have something lighten up their day and make them smile, because it's something free that you can give to each other to make each other's day, and it's a gift. And it can make you feel better too. You know, being positive makes, and giving compliments makes me feel good too. Oh yes, Dwayne, Adam is so helpful. And he's never asked me for anything in return, and he's always there, and he gives super chats, and he is very supportive of all of our channels, and this community would not be the same without him. That is very sure. And Mr. Toby too. He's adorable. And what would YouTube be if we didn't have Mr. Toby on it? And Supervisor Kitty either. I am afraid when I watch Barb's videos where Supervisor Kitty's on there, because I'm allergic to cats. So if I get scratched, it swells up. But it looks very soft, and when he lets you pet him, I bet he's very sweet. Flipping crazy. That's funny. My kitty will let me kiss her, but she doesn't like to be picked up. So yes, all the YouTube animals getting some love as well. Yeah, I'm always afraid Supervisor Kitty is going to steal something, and you're never going to find it again. So yes, Anita Finita, again, she's the same way. Very positive, upbeat attitude always. I like watching her videos because I know I'm going to just smile. She just makes me smile. She's got a good energy. And Vicky Porter, she's very smart and knows a lot. And again, she's also willing to help, and is a very sweet, lovely person. And Rebecca too. Rebecca is beautiful. She's very helpful, and she's got a very good positive energy as well. Yes, the birds. That was the thing, isn't it? The YouTube. The YouTube animals. Animals of YouTube. That's great. Yeah, Rebecca's wonderful too. Um, and there was somebody else I was thinking of when I said that, but now it's like right over my head. Um, I'm not always, when I look up, when you guys see me looking up, it's because I'm thinking. um, Susan Gill, you're the same way. I know you came in a little bit late, but you are also somebody else that is a great part of this community. And I hope you guys know that we appreciate you and we love getting to know you guys too. Yeah, and that's the lovely thing too. So there are certain people that I haven't gotten to watch yet, and I know there's new people that are starting, and I think that is so great. I think our community growing is hopefully only a good thing. Granny Josie, she's the same way. She's very very into what she's doing. She is very willing to share her knowledge, and she's getting really good at doing her videos. I enjoyed, she did one on, I think it was Art Deco, and that was really fun to watch too. Um, and everybody's so different, and I think that's so great. Um, we're all so different in this community, and I think it just makes it better, you know? Oh, yes, Carol, Kathleen. I love Kathleen. She is bright, like just like has a brightness and an aura, and her smile is wonderful, and she is obviously so talented. Um, her paintings went really well in the MSP auction. We probably all would have bought one if we could have to put them on our walls. She is just, she makes my heart sing. She's wonderful. Yeah, some people want him to. Yeah, like I love the guys too, Swamp Picker and Silver Hair Stacker and oh, there's somebody else I'm forgetting. But they're always joining in and helping out and just adding. They have a lot of information. There was somebody else I was gonna say who's got, oh, what's his name? He's got a great video on silver, and it was really helpful actually to me too. I can't think. Miss Darlene is such a sweetheart. She raised a wonderful son, and I think she had to be. That's a crazy card. He has some really great information in his videos. He is a smart guy about everything. That man knows so much about so much. So I really love, he's got a great Instagram with some really great things. And I have learned a lot from even just watching his crazy finds that he gets on Instagram. Yeah, she's got a wonderful accent and voice, too. I think that's part of what people love about her videos is just what a calming, positive presence she is. Yeah, Mike, he's great. I love, everyone, and sometimes, people are part of the reseller community, not as much as the jewelry community, but they come on like Dwayne and connect with all of us, and they're so sweet. So Forever Luzon, didn't you also make a really cool video too? You're another one that, like I said, when I see your comments, they always make my day too. And Chad too. Yeah, he is very passionate. I love like, that's what people look for on YouTube too, is the knowledge and the passion. Um, yeah, I wish Monica would come back on sometime. So Monica has so many good ideas. Her head is so full of good ideas. She was the one who started the designer thing that I did in some of my videos, and I thought it was so fun. She's got some really great ideas. I, I've noticed that about her for sure. So she is very creative and comes up with a lot of good ideas. Yes. Makeup Zombie too. She's very sweet. And it's nice of her to, um, when she knows something can go to a better home because she's not going to love it as much, that she sells it for a reasonable price to us all so that we can enjoy it. And she's pretty funny too. And, there's something to be said about those of us who have such a loving relationship. And if you don't, that's fine too. But, it's okay. I'm not saying that. I just sometimes it's so nice to see people that are couples that are loving and are very nice to each other and interact very well. So I noticed that about, Spy and her, and also Thelma and her husband, and Dwayne and Heather. So I think that can be inspiring to people as well to see that. Um, yeah. All right. So I think that's about it. Again, if I missed somebody, and I'm sure I did, I'm sure I missed obvious people. Um, but again, I will say down below too if I forget anyone. Just anything positive. I think it is so much nicer to put nice positive energy out into the world than, you never know when that person might need to see that nice positive comment, and it can make a big difference. So I hope you guys will continue this in the comments below, so that, like I said, if somebody just happens to come on it, that they can see something nice. And don't forget about the people that maybe you've made a connection with. Like iCats. That's who I was going to say something about. She is very smart, willing to help out. I have asked her about different gems and minerals, and she has told me and helped me immensely. So, and she's very sweet person as well. So, again, I hope, say something nice today. Don't forget about all of the people that don't make videos, or maybe just started making videos. And if you did get started making videos and you want to help us grow this community in a positive way, let me know down in the comments section that too, because sometimes I don't notice, or I don't realize that some of you guys that have been commenting on my videos for a long time have started making really wonderful videos. So make sure you let me know down below if perhaps I don't realize that you guys started making videos, or you just want to get more of a following. Feel free to put that in the comments down below as well. But until then, be positive and make sure you say something nice to somebody this week and today, depending on if you're alone. I mean, you can say something nice to your cat. They're probably going to appreciate it as well, or your parrot or your rabbit or whatever you have. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.